Hello, Shalice here with 1 hour for you, 1 hour for us, 1 hour for we. Child, it's 1 hour for me. Yeah. Today we have a business spotlight. I have Emmanuel, and he's here with his business, The Ultimate Self. So he's gonna give us some tips today on how to be the ultimate self. All right, let's get to it. Hello, Emmanuel.
Hey,
Say
how's it
hi
going?
to the audience.
Hey, how's it going?
Emmanuel, today tell us about your business, The Ultimate Self.
Ultimate Self is a company that me and my brothers have built to primarily focus on strengthening our bodies. So our focus is to get you to be your ultimate self. And the way we're tackling it is making sure that your body is as great and as strong as possible. Our motto is live long, live strong. So, I mean, for me, it's like I want to live long, but if I'm decrepit, it's not really that enjoyable. So our goal is to make sure that our bodies are as strong as it can possibly be.
All right. Okay, Emmanuel, question. So how did you get started with Ultimate Self?
I actually started the company, well, I started various things, but Ultimate Self itself, we started last year. What I wanted to do is build a company that focused on the people, what the people actually needed. So I was like, what's the best way to do that? So build a company that's solely focused on moving science forward in terms of our body, because I believe that our the science pertaining to our body is so limited, so much lacking in a sense. So our job is to make sure we push science forward so that we can have the information we need to live the life that we need to that we want to live. So we started this company to do just that.
Awesome. Okay, Emmanuel, can you give us some tips on how to be the ultimate self, as far as exercising or whatever it is? Just give us some tips.
Absolutely. So today is all about the abs. So I'm going to show you an exercise that will strengthen your whole core area. So when you hear core, you typically think about your six-pack, but that's actually not the true core. In your body, you have prime movers and you have stabilizers. Your core is a stabilizer. The six-pack is actually a prime mover. It's meant to bend you over like that. So if you want your core, your inner core, that is what I call it, to be very strong, then you need to work on your transverse abdominal. Now your transverse is the muscle that keeps you upright. That's one that keeps everything. It basically acts like a corset, or acts like a what's the thing that ladies use sometimes?
Waist trainer.
Waist trainer. Boom. There you go.
Oh, I know that.
So it acts as it's your internal waist trainer. It's supposed to do what a waist trainer does on the outerwear, but it's supposed to do that within. So strengthening that is so crucial to making sure you have great posture, you don't have low back pain. It limits things like that. So we basically devise the way, but we have workouts to make sure we tackle that transverse and get it as strong as possible. And I'm going to show you right now. So we're going to get on this nice wood floor.
Okay.
And the exercise is very, very simple. All you do is you put your legs down, and you lean back. You lean back as far as you can, and you're gonna hold this position for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now a lot of people, you may be up here at first, it's okay. So just go as far as you can without falling, and you're gonna hold that position for 30 seconds. You wanna do 5 times. You're gonna hold it there. You wanna breathe normally. Breathe normally. Breathe normally. Breathe normally. Once the 30 seconds is up, you can relax, wait a minute, and then do another 30 seconds. That's literally all you have to do to build the transverse. Now, there are harder ways to do it. The straighter your back is, the harder it is. So at first, you may not be able to straighten your back. That's okay. You can have it slouch. You can have it low. But once you're able to get all the way down, and what I want you to do is come up, straighten your back, and then try to get as low as possible. The next variation is to bring your knees closer to you, which makes it a lot tougher. Notice I can't go that low because my transverse is not strong enough to get me down there and hold me stable while my knees are up. So that's the variation you can use.
Go ahead.
So, a lot of people say that sit-ups isn't a good exercise or ab exercise, and that's actually not true. The problem is that a lot of people are doing it incorrectly. Now, when you're doing a sit-up, you gotta make sure that the lower back is completely, in a sense, rounded, or it's supposed to be flat onto the ground. So I'm gonna get down here. So your lower back gotta be completely flat onto the ground. You should be able to put your hands there. And when you're coming up, it needs to stay that way. So you come up like this. So when you do that, you activate the whole ab. You don't have to worry about your lower abs, your upper abs. You're literally activating the full abs. So you come down, come up, down, up. You realize that when you're coming up, you'll feel the full fibers of your abs working, the lower and the upper, if you do it correctly. So again, make sure your lower back is completely flat on the ground, and when you're curling up, keep that same roundedness in your lower abs, so that your rectus abdominal, which is this back, can actually work properly.
Awesome,
Yeah.
great info. Thank you so
No
much,
problem.
Emmanuel. Okay, now we are ready to get to it. Our scriptures for today is Romans 8:17. For I am an heir of God. So let's get to it.
My mind,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My ears,
My ears,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My eyes,
My eyes,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My mouth,
My mouth,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My throat,
My throat,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My heart,
My heart,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My hands,
My hands,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My abdomen,
My abdomen,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My legs,
My legs,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
My feet,
My feet,
I am an heir of God.
I am an heir of God.
At this time, you want to continue to apply scripture to every part of your body, remembering to lightly touch those parts, your throat and your heart, applying scripture continually to your hands and to your abdomen, to your legs, and to your feet. The abdomen contains the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder, the stomach, the kidney, the small intestines, the pancreas, the transverse colon, the ascending colon, the terminal ileum, the descending colon, the appendix, the rectum, the anus, the duodenum, and the lungs. Okay, Emmanuel, can you give our audience your contact information? How can they get in contact with you if they want to be their ultimate self?
All right, perfect. You can find me on Instagram or Ultimate Self Inc. You can also email me at ultimateselfinc@gmail.com. That's Ultimate Self, ULTIMATE SELFINC@gmail.com. That's how you can get in contact with me. That's the best way to get in contact with me.
Thank you so much. Final advice for the audience that you want to leave with us.
Yes, absolutely. Take it one day at a time. Don't try to do everything at once. If you want to exercise, get your body in shape, if you want to do anything, just take it one day at a time. Do 10 sit-ups for one day, or do something a day. So set yourself up. Don't try to do a million sit-ups, because you probably will watch it stop. So start small and build it from there.
I'm so guilty. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. This has been 1 hour for you, 1 hour for us, 1 hour for we. Child, you know it's been 1 hour for me. For you, for me, for us, for me. Bye-bye. Until next segment.